Friends, when we are commissioning a new station for station lighting, signaling system, platform lighting, we need power supply. And this power supply is arranged mainly near the available local power supply. Then from our auxiliary transformer, that means 25 kV to 230 volt. Then diesel generator set, then backup of battery, and nowadays it is solar panel. So all these things we are arranging to give uninterrupted power supply to the signal. It is also reliable because railway the trains are essential commodity, railway is essential commodities. So you cannot interrupt the power supply for a longer duration, and the overhead supply system is having that facility, that standby system. That means we can extend the feed from one substation to above the other substation. Moreover, the incoming supply is also taken from two sources. So sufficient alternative system is there not to interrupt the overhead power supply. So it is also reliable, but it may also trip due to breakdown, due to power supply failure. So what we have done, we have provided diesel generator set for signaling purpose mainly, and the platform limited lighting. All the platform lights will not glow. A portion of the platform light will glow. That means one light, after that one will be a powered up condition, and next will be again power. Some percentage we are giving in the platform of the total lighting system. And the availability power supply is 3-phase local supply, single phase 25 kV to 20 volt power supply with auxiliary transformer, diesel generator set, backup supply from battery for signaling, and also solar panel. And for this thing, for the signal, we are using changeover switch. Changeover switch means which power supply will be available, we can keep it in that position. But if that power supply will also fail, then DC power supply for a certain period will give the power supply to the signal. So this is the arrangement of station lighting. Main motto is to give power supply to the signal. And station building, everything, a limited light will glow. And I have seen this system in the next slide. This changeover switch, auto changeover switch. Auto means it will change its position automatically. Which supply is available, it will make the power supply on that power supply, in that power supply. So this is the simple idea of the electrical general for station building lighting and platform lighting, and also for the supply of signals. Okay friends, thank you. Good afternoon friends. I think you are all well. The problem is I cannot stay idle. That is doing something. That is why I am doing something. Now I'll tell about some special work in railway. In the railway, you cannot cross the railway track up to 33 kV by overhead system. You must pass the 33 kV line up to 33 kV by underground cable. And for this underground cable arrangement, we have to disconnect the span in between in the close vicinity of the track. So what we are doing, we are anchoring the 33 kV cable or below, just close vicinity of the railway track, and then we are providing cable to pass under the railway track. So this is the system. You cannot cross because up to 33 kV the protection circuit breaker is not a high speed circuit breaker like 132 kV or 220 kV or 400 kV. These are all high speed circuit breaker. Within a second it will trip the circuit breaker if any fault occurs, and it falls on the railway overhead system. So the material is safe, but up to 33 kV the circuit breaker generally not high speed circuit breaker, and if it falls on the OHE or overhead conductors, it will damage it. We have seen in the field that it is damaging the overhead conductors badly and the traffic is affected. So railway has instructed to provide up to 33 all through underground cable railway track crossing. Here the picture is showing that thing. We have anchored the three-phase line, then we have made through the cable and jumpering the cable with the overhead system, so the continuity is arranged. So this is the system for power line crossing of the railway track. Okay, thanks friend.